Previously on Desi Football Banter.
ओवररेटेड 11 ऑफ ईपीएल। सब लोग रेडी हैं? स्टार्ट करते हैं गोलकीपर से। मेरा नाम है एडरसन।
रॉबर्ट सैंचेज।
स्टार्ट पे तो ओनाना।
बट ओनाना इज ही रियली रेटेड? He's not.
मेरे लिस्ट में तो ओनाना ही है, but let him finish and I want to give
पहले मेरे लिस्ट में भी ओनाना है, ओके?
ओह नेक्स्ट इज डिफेंडर्स। आई विल स्टार्ट विद पहले सेंटर बैक पैरिंग। मेरे लिस्ट में है लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज एंड जोएल मैटिप। ठीक है, ओवररेटेड नो डाउट, बोथ आर इक्वली वेरी गुड प्लेयर्स। जोएल मैटिप मैं इसीलिए मेरा नाम ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि ही ओनली लुक्स गुड बिकॉज ही प्लेज अलोंगसाइड वर्जिल वैन डाइक। यू टेक वर्जिल वैन डाइक आउट, ही इज अ वेरी एवरेज डिफेंडर। यू पुट जो गोमेज एंड जोएल मैटिप, वो अच्छा नहीं कर पाएंगे, वो लीक करेंगे पक्का। तो वो वर्जिल वैन डाइक का जो प्रेजेंस है ना फील्ड पे, उसका लीडरशिप जो है, वो उसका प्रेजेंस जो है, हेयर स्टाइल तो छोड़ो ही, वो तो अलग बात है, बट ठीक है।
Nice.
So that is why he looks that good. That is why I picked Joel Matip. Lisandro I've picked because I get what Carragher was saying earlier, you know, कि इतने छोटे हाइट का बंदा है and he does not really make sense to be a center back. I think he would do well for a CDM. All he does, what I feel कि वो tackle करता है, वो bit of that Suarez वाला biting वाला, वो थोड़ा मतलब रफ खेलता है। मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगा कि he is a poor defender, he is a good defender. But जितना उसको यूनाइटेड फैंस जितना उसको हाइप किए हैं कि नहीं ये हम लोग का मेस्सी है, हम लोग का सेवियर है, फेल वेरान एंड लिसांड्रो, ये हम लोग वॉल बन जाएंगे, गार्डियन है हम लोग के डिफेंस के, तो दैट इज नॉट द केस। एसपी
Martinez. Martinez is gonna take the cake from me. Lisandro Martinez, Guardiola, and Ruben Diaz. I feel these three.
Ruben
all
Diaz is
together.
put.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruben Diaz has been crap this season, huh?
Yeah, Ruben Diaz is pathetic.
He's let go मतलब chances and made Ederson's life difficult
Yes.
in the occasion that I remember, like in matches which are very crucial.
Okay.
And also क्या होता था ना कि in the back of it he used to go there and head a few goals also or create game even in the front half of the match. इस बार वो नहीं कर पा रहा है, जहाँ पे मुझे लग रहा है कि City have been that way not just because KDB is not there or Rodri is out, but because the defensive line has also not picked up the way they're supposed to. If you saw how Guardiola performed at World Cup, or how he performed in Champions League for this team, even in that league for Leipzig. So I think Guardiola was playing at a different level, and as soon as he's joined, is nowhere where he was supposed to. Maybe he needs more time to give him that benefit. But Ruben Diaz, I don't think that the season Cancelo goes, you are supposed to play like this.
3 नाम लिया, तू 2 नाम ले।
CB, then maybe I'll put Guardiola in that position, and then Lisandro Martinez I'll put in LV position for now. Diaz, finally, if I have to take one more name, obviously it has to be a Chelsea defender. जितना देखा है मैंने, Reece James will have to come in that case. Because yeah, he's been considered as the defender without legs for now.
Okay.
मतलब he's been out of the team more than he's been in it. Like I don't know if he's trying to compete with Thomas Partey, but yeah, he's doing a well job.
रीस, तो तूने चारों डिफेंडर्स का नाम ले लिया ऑलरेडी। यू सेड इट इज लिसांड्रो,
Guardiola
एंड
Yes.
रूबेन डियाज, एंड इस तरफ कौन है? रीस जेम्स। स्कैंडलस नेम्स ले रहे हैं यार। मतलब रूबेन डियाज तो मेरे को लगता है कभी-कभी इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डिफेंडर्स इन द लीग। तो
He is. He's just been absolute crap this season. He's been very
ठीक है,
crap this
तो
season.
तेरा 4 नाम तू बोल दिया, मैंने 2 नाम लिया है। मैं लेफ्ट बैक, राइट बैक, दक्ष भाई के बाद में बोलूंगा।
For me, one of the center backs will remain consistent. Martinez तो रहेगा भाई। ऐसे नहीं कि मैं लिवरपूल फैन हूँ तो इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ, but genuinely I felt he's मतलब है obviously साउथ अमेरिकन है, तो वो जो स्ट्रीट फाइट वाला वो एटीट्यूड तो रहता है, but then that has to improve at some point, right? वो he can't just rely on his street fighting, ये कि भाई इससे ही मारना है सबको, मारना है। मॉर्टल कॉम्बैट तो नहीं है ना भाई। तो
He's the butcher. He's the best. He can do this.
राइट।
सेकंड वन आई विल गो फॉर अ चेल्सी सेंटर बैक और लीवाई कोलविल। ये बहुत हाइप हुआ था उसका।
गुड शॉट यार।
फर्स्ट रीजन वो इंग्लैंड का है, वो हाइप मतलब उसको पेल दिया पहले से ही। राइजिंग सेंटर बैक, इवन आई बिलीव कि समर में लिवरपूल भी लगे थे उसके पीछे। फिर जब नहीं हुआ तब चेल्सी फैंस वर मॉकिंग अस, अरे वी गॉट द स्टार, फाइन यार, लेट्स द स्टार शो समथिंग। हो गया ना इतने गेम्स, ऑलमोस्ट हाफ द सीजन इज ओवर, उसको कहीं नहीं दिख रहा है। फर्स्ट गेम याद है यार, वो साला उसके शायद से नटमेग ही किया था ना वो फर्स्ट असिस्ट जब लुइस डियाज गोल मारा था.
राइट.
कोलविल एंड मार्टिनेज एज द सेंटर बैक पेयरिंग.
किशोर भाई आपके दो नाम सेंटर बैक्स. सालिबा वाली बार नहीं बोलेगा यार प्लीज यार नहीं.
It's a long video for Kishore right now.
I don't understand why Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah.
Banda has not played enough to even get into this discussion. You have not given him enough time. All right, so don't go by the emotions and give him some respect. Dude, he's not played enough. Why are you getting this guy on this list? I don't understand this. I mean, I'm hoping the veto power you'll use, Daksh. Please use it wisely. This is not right. ये Chelsea का center back कौन है? The oldest guy.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah, Thiago Silva.
नो
also.
यार नहीं यार.
Well, man, what? I can't believe that
no,
news
no,
coming
listen.
out. Please.
Vivek, you have to be a little critical when you evaluate.
Icon of the club. He's actually the heartbeat of the team at the moment.
All right. If he's doing so well, then Chelsea would be in top 4 right
वो
now.
फ्री में आया
All right?
यार उसको खरीदे भी नहीं चेल्सी.
वो free में आया now आया. That's okay. What I'm saying is this guy gets to start every game. All right. So that means there is a hype associated with this. So there's different perspective. All right. When you have this 40-year-old, is the 40-year-old 39-year-old or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is 39. So that is something that's a reputation he carries onto the field, right? Correct. So has he living up to that? Is my point. Okay. So he's got enough time to prove himself. Martinez से ज़्यादा time I think हमारा Thiago Silva भाई ने किया है. And also I think जो City Ruben Dias. I think these two, Thiago Silva and Ruben Dias. Yeah. That's why please little valuation थोड़ा critical.
So I'm just saying that good news for Kishore is that Lisandro does not make my center back. Again, I agree with him. In general, I don't think he's been given enough time. That being said, यार he's too butchery यार. वो pre-season में हमारे players की टांगे वांगे तोड़ रहा था यार. No, I like Lisandro man. I will never hear a bad thing against Lisandro for two reasons. One, personally मेरे को अच्छा लगता है. Two, Arteta wanted him यार. हमें सबसे पहले पसंद था वो. We would have played him at left back instead of Zinchenko. So my centre back pairing, I have put Guardiola there. He's come in for 100 million. I remember when City signed him, it was like पहले हमारे पास Stones and Ruben थे. We have upgraded Laporte with Guardiola. अब तो किसी का chance नहीं and everything. And yes, he's been played out of position and everything, but I think like the initial hype for him was a little too much. And I will say a Chelsea defender जो आप लोगों की list में नहीं है. It's not Thiago Silva, don't worry. और कौन सा Chelsea defender आया था?
Badiashile.
Colville. Yeah, I have put Badiashile bhai.
Okay.
Badiashile was the most sensible Chelsea signing that, like they made money wise. Okay, 21 million, young, Monaco में बहुत अच्छा कर रहा था, and you know first couple of games you were like, oh Badiashile has to play, and then when Badiashile wasn't playing, they were like, where is Badiashile? And then the last two games he's done 2 errors leading to goals. He was a bit over celebrated. So those are my centre back pairings, but I think
Centre backs में the maximum number of votes have gone to Guardiola and Lisandro Martinez. And Daksh bhai, you have to power to veto it. आपको एक ही बार मिलेगा ये power, ठीक है?
oh no,
आप चाहो तो अभी veto करोगे, or you want to hold on.
Four United players.
Last में फिर से जब when we review the entire playing 11 ना, then
Sure.
Daksh bhai को बोलेंगे कि veto करने के लिए.
Yeah.
अभी के लिए we have finalized Lisandro and Guardiola. Left back में I have put Zinchenko.
okay.
क्योंकि
पहले एक choices बता दो.
मेरा लिस्ट में है Zinchenko. Right back मेरा नाम है Trent Alexander.
Okay.
Is he playing that role in Arsenal?
Yeah.
For you to even evaluate him like that?
Yes.
At least defensively he's a left back. For sure.
100%. But is he playing that role?
Yes, he is. And he's not doing that well, which is why and उसको Arsenal fans इतना उसको मतलब प्यार करते हैं ना कि नहीं वो assist करता है, ये करता है, inverted role reinvent किया करके, which is why Zinchenko. And right back में Trent, I feel कि बहुत उसको English media बहुत उसको hype up करता है यार. SP ने नाम already दे दिया था, right? Lisandro दिया था, and right back में उन्होंने किसका नाम दिया था? Reece James. Okay.
I'll go with Zinchenko and Reece James.
Falling out of choices, I'll go with Zinchenko as long as he's playing on the left hand side.
Ben
I
Chilwell
still
नाम
want to
लो ना.
try that.
क्या मतलब?
हाँ?
Ben Chilwell नाम लो ना. ये सब नहीं लेना है. मतलब बहती गंगा में हाथ धोना है आपको. ठीक है. हाँ, okay.
Zinchenko and
Okay, on the right back, my name would be Trippier. The
Overrated.
way that he's protected, yeah, he's overrated. And the last 2 games, if you've seen the defensive lapses of Trippier, these are schoolboy errors that he has made.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't excuse that. I think his focus is just like Trent. आगे जाने का. I think his main role is to defend, and I think that is something that he needs to work on. So overhyped for me on the right hand side. Left hand side में एक और choice मिलेगा तो I'll tell you if it's Shevchenko or the other guy. Any other choice?
उडोगी है शायद, maybe a good shout perhaps. मतलब but he's doing well. He's doing well actually. But
so let's have somebody from Arsenal on the list as well. Thank you.
Yeah, so me, it left back is Udogi. Reece James is on my right back.
okay.
Now I really want to hear the justifications of why Trent should be there. Zinchenko के यार सब है तो I think Zinchenko आए. Udogi और किसने? I think Vivek, it was you, no?
मैंने कल एक shout किया कि आप इसका नाम भी ले सकते हो करके.
Okay. Tell me why Trent though.
In a 4-4-2 system ना, he cannot defend. In a back three, he plays in that advanced wing वाला role and maybe sometimes आगे जाके overlap करता है, या फिर maybe ये सीजन में जैसे वो inverted वाला आके अंदर आके Henderson वाला role कर रहा है. So he is doing well. World class मैं नहीं बोलूँगा यार.
Even after that pass to Salah,
Bro, what a pass it was.
it was amazing pass. Amazing.
उसका USP इतना ही है, मतलब he makes ये एक दो सुंदर पास करता है, एक दो लॉब पास करता है, ठीक है, एंड करके ये करता है, बस दैट्स इट.
I forgot AP is also there on this show.
भाई तुमको गेम चेंजर्स चाहिए टीम में यार, छोड़ो.
डिफेंडर का प्राइमरी रोल क्या है? वो डिफेंड करेगा, पहले गोल बचाएगा अपना एंड बाद में जाके मैं अटैक करूंगा. तो मैं इसीलिए जिंचेंको को भी रखा इस तरफ, एंड ऑन दिस साइड आई हैव केप्ट ट्रेंट बिकॉज़ आई फील दे आर नॉट डिफेंसिवली दैट गुड एनफ.
Even if you see Luke Shaw, he is also not good defensively.
Good
he
shot.
always tries to go up.
Good
So
shot.
that's always the case. But I think when everybody's doing this role, when this guy is doing a world-class pass, the feeding that he has, sometimes games are won by just a goal. All right, 3 points, 1 point is all just by a goal, a moment of brilliance, and that is what a world-class player brings onto the field. And I think Arnold is there. I mean, Trent is there.
नहीं है, मतलब मैं कहाँ मना कर रहा हूँ कि वो एवरेज प्लेयर है, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मतलब लोग उसको इतना मतलब चढ़ाए हैं. मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल आप चारों लोग,
कर रहा है.
फॉर एग्जांपल आप चारों लोग ऑन द पैनल राइट नाउ आर बिगिनिंग अप.
He's delivering it unlike Jesus. He's delivering it. He's passing.
Let us please compare everything with Arsenal players here.
Kishore, did you just change shirts?
नहीं एक पावर कट हुआ.
Oh, I was like, ये क्या हो गया?
I'm just saying, I was telling them it's a bad omen. I know that many Man U players are going to be in this list now. Power भी गया, backup नहीं चल रहा है. I'm putting some mobile light and I'm putting some flash on this net.
So left back में maximum votes were for Zinchenko. For right back, I think maximum people were opting for Reece James. So we move on
midfield
to
three.
midfield 3. ठीक है, मेरे midfield के 3 नाम हैं. एक है Enzo, दूसरा है Emil Smith Rowe from Arsenal. तीसरा I was actually going to go for Bruno Fernandes, but I'm slightly thinking to change.
Look at Kishore.
मैं slightly सोच रहा हूँ कि उसको change करके Mason Mount कर दूँ. But then again Mason Mount is not really rated. उसको लोग जान गए कि वो मतलब कुछ काम का है नहीं. Even I think Kishore also does not like him. 3 नाम है Enzo because World Cup winner and जो massive fee के लिए उसको चेल्सी साइन किया था, तो I don't think he has delivered. There has Caicedo and all the other players, but एंड लोग जितना बिग अप कर रहे थे एंजो को कि नहीं ये अर्जेंटीना का मेन फोकल पॉइंट है, ये है वो है, पासिंग विजर्ड है, मिडफील्ड मास्टर है, आई डोंट सी इट. ESR बिकॉज एक दो ग्लिम्स उसका दिखा मेरे को इनिशियल स्टेजेस में व्हेन ओबा का लास्ट वाला सीजन था. आई थिंक अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट ही डज नॉट वांट टू स्टे फिट, एंड जब वो खेल आफ्टर ही गॉट दैट न्यू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एंड उसको नया जर्सी वगैरह मिलने के बाद भी ना, तो उसका फॉर्म एंड एवरीथिंग इज कंप्लीटली डिप्ड. एंड जितना हम उसको हमारे लोकल आर्सेनल फैंस जितना उसको हाइप कर रहे थे, आई डोंट सी दैट ब्रूनो बिकॉज ही वाइन्स. कैम रोल में तो वो बहुत सही प्लेयर है, ठीक है, बट एज अ लीडर एंड एज अ कैप्टन जो बोलते हैं नहीं मेरे को बोलो, मेरे टीम को मत बोलो, ये सब.
तो लगता है उसको सबसे ज्यादा गालियां तो यूनाइटेड फैन से ही पड़ती है.
This is different perspective, dude. ये पर्सपेक्टिव हो गया. It's not overrated. Agenda mixed with some points.
नहीं, this is no agenda. This is no agenda.
I'll vote Kishore, don't worry.
So what I think is कि the United fans उसको इतना मतलब हाइप किए ना कि नहीं ब्रूनो या फिर KDB, वो वाला KDB वाले ब्रैकेट में उसको लाते हैं ना.
That I agree. That point I agree with.
For my 3, I think it will be first is Anthony. He's a winger, but I'm putting him in that.
तो फॉरवर्ड में नहीं लेगा उसको, मिडफील्ड में लेगा उसको.
नहीं, फॉरवर्ड में मेरे पास और भी विकल्प है. तो फॉर मी इज रैशफोर्ड.
ये फॉरवर्ड से है यार.
यार ये नहीं खेलते फॉरवर्ड में, इनको भी मिडवर्ड. सी द फॉरवर्ड दैट दे पुट अक्रॉस यूनाइटेड, यू सी द टीम फॉर्मेशन आल्सो, दे पुट अ Nacho आउट देयर और अ हॉयलैंड आउट देयर, बट रैशफोर्ड विल कम इन योर लाइक mid के आगे.
I can see the vision what he's saying, but okay, we'll take these for now.
Yeah, and then my third name there is Mudryk, who I felt again was कि बहुत ज्यादा हाइप एंड लाइक बहुत मचाने वाला है, चेल्सी के सारे प्रॉब्लम्स का आंसर है वो, तो एंटनी, मुड्रिक एंड रैशफोर्ड आर द थ्री फॉर मी.
Again, I have to start by apologizing to Kishore bhai. Okay,
I
Bruno
just want to
Fernandes
tell you,
has always been a whiner.
No, Abhishek, I just want to tell you, and
Yeah.
everybody, there are 20 teams in English Premier League, all right?
Second one was a hard choice between Enzo and Caicedo, but since Caicedo को उतना chance मिला नहीं, I'll stick to Enzo.
Okay.
And the third one for me will be Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle. ये पता नहीं क्यों हाइप होता है इतना, मुझे आज तक उसका कुछ नहीं देखा.
Your three names are basically Enzo and Bruno and
Fernandes and Bruno Guimaraes.
दो Bruno and Enzo.
I will still stick to the midfield wala thing only. I think Enzo and Caicedo, both of them have to be there, considering the price tag they had and the whole media hype saying that we got the next big things for 100 million. I mean, I don't see anything spectacular about him. I think in Brighton he was making a difference, not here. I'm going to take a dig at SP and just say Bernardo Silva.
damn.
Really?
Yeah. So is
रैशफोर्ड खेल रहे हैं, वो कैसे किसी और का नाम ले सकते हैं? The only name is Rashford.
I mean,
Best player of United.
Bernardo
Well,
Silva
I know.
आप बोल रहे हो overrated. Okay, interesting.
not overrated का मतलब है saying that he's saying that he's going to probably fill the shoes of Gundogan and all those players, the ones who are missed. Mahrez and Gundogan का वो combination वाला नहीं है.
Okay.
I mean, he's a good player, no doubt,
Yeah.
doubt. He's a good player. Gabriel Jesus is a good player, no doubt. Everything is fine.
Gabriel Jesus.
इनका सुई
Kishore can't get Gabriel Jesus out of his mind.
उनका सुई हेजस पे अटक गया है. दक्ष भाई आपके तीन नाम for midfield.
This is respect to Kishore because there's no Man United player here. I have gone for Bruno
thank you.
Guimaraes.
Wow.
I have gone for Bruno Guimaraes there. I have gone for one player that I genuinely think is so overhyped. मतलब पूरे summer इस बंदे का मैंने हर जगह नाम टैक्टिकोस, टीफो हर जगह देखा था. इस इब्राहिमा संगारे जो अभी नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट में है. And he was like, one transfer every team needs to make. Ibrahima Sangare, if you want this, he's this percentile in progressive carries, this percentile in डिफेंस. भाई कुछ नहीं किया. आज चलो फॉरेस्ट जीत गए बट ही स्टिल बिन लाइक सुपर अंडरवेलमिंग. आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से सुपर ओवरहाइप्ड मेरे हिसाब से. इब्राहिमा संगारे. फाइनल पिक इज थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी करने के लिए आई हैव पुट डोमिनिक सोबोस्लाई. आई थिंक ही इज अ ग्रेट प्लेयर. ट्रस्ट मी, आई लव डोमिनिक सोबोस्लाई. इफ ही केम टू आर्सेनल आई वुड हैव लव्ड इट.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm saying we have potential Kevin De Bruyne levels of footballer on our hands.
You know pretty privilege. I think he has pretty privilege. I think he looks good. And sometimes उसके aesthetics अच्छे हैं, but he has had a similar season than Kai Havertz, okay, in terms of output.
नहीं.
और हम
Seriously आपको लगता है ऐसा है?
भाई statistically he's had a similar season than Kai Havertz.
Statistically,
He
okay.
runs around a lot.
Kai Havertz will have a personal call with Arteta today after the statement.
भाई Kai Havertz के लिए तो the bar was on the floor. ठीक है, हम उसको pity penalties दे रहे थे. But then I was like, Szoboszlai is so good, and then I actually saw his stats and how he's doing this season because I was thinking of making a video on Szoboszlai. In the context, I think he's done a fair job. It's a new midfield for Liverpool, completely new midfield. They don't have a DM, and I think having a DM will make him much better. क्या Hungarian Gerrard कहते हैं इसको?
Right.
Come on man, he's not the Hungarian Gerrard. It's Sangare, Szoboszlai, and Bruno Guimaraes.
Majority is for Bruno and Enzo. Third वाला नाम toss.
I think we'll stay with Caicedo. We'll go with Caicedo.
We'll go with Caicedo. ठीक है, fair enough. Forward 3 में मेरा नाम है obviously Rashford, Cody Gakpo and Jack Grealish.
Grealish को तो City fans अब just happy कि हमें जेरेमी डोकू मिल गया है.
But there are still some fan channels, no? If you see Rants and Bands वाला या फिर The United Stand और Mark Goldbreed, इन सबका अगर channels वगैरह आप देखोगे तो उसमें they keep bigging up Rashford for no reason यार. क्या लास्ट सीजन क्या 30 गोल क्या मार लिया, मतलब उनके लिए तो वो जन्नत मिल गया उनको, वैसे हो गया करके.
30 goal यार, we would die for 30 goals. But no, this season, yeah, he's been like terrible. I would say this season उसको तो rating ही नहीं मिली है.
कोडी गैकपो वाले बोलते हैं कि नहीं, he's going to be our next big savior, and I really don't know उसका best position क्या है on the pitch, up top या फिर from the left या फिर false nine या proper out and out striker. I don't know his best position. And वो start भी नहीं करता है कभी कभी. And Jack Grealish तो obviously मेरे लिए इसलिए है क्योंकि he's not shown that Villa वाला form obviously. Although he has been at the hem of things when City won the treble and all that, but I don't see that form. I don't see that player. And बहुत सारे English media and English fans especially वो लोग बोलते रहते हैं कि नहीं, Jack Grealish left पे England playing 11 में यूरो के लिए फेवरेट में वो जाएगा. I don't see that. तो SP
solid.
तेरे 3 नाम बता।
पहले तो मेरे को बता, तू कौन से लिवरपूल फैन से बात कर रहा है, जो कि कोडी गैक्पो उनका सेवियर है, दैट टीम व्हिच सीम्स टू हैव लुइस डियाज, डार्विन नूनेज,
Even
I think
actually
you need
wanted
new
to know
Liverpool
that.
friends.
Yeah.
But my are one Raheem Sterling,
Okay.
second Kai Havertz, and third is Callum Wilson.
Callum
I think
Wilson,
of these,
उसको कोई रेट करता है
I
क्या?
think
That is expected of Isaac ना? Isaac जो भी.
आइजैक तो आधे मैच में खेल भी नहीं रहा, उसको तो लेट में ला रहे हैं, बट कैलम विल्सन इज देयर एवरी मैच.
Okay.
कैलम विल्सन एंड रैशफोर्ड, बिकॉज़ रैशफोर्ड को मिडफील्ड में तुम लोग नहीं ले रहे हो. आई थिंक स्टर्लिंग के लिए नो वन विल आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन, देन से दैट कि हां ठीक है, समझ.
I mean, I will ask question because Sterling, we didn't have an expectation considering his performance last year. All right, last season.
Yeah, I understand what Kishore bhai is trying to say. Had we been doing this segment last year when he signed from
Last year, then
City,
it would have been next.
तो तब होता, तब रहता. But given the point कि वो last season कैसा खेला and ये season में कुछ खास नहीं कर रहा है.
Because see, at City he was not starting every game. He was not playing all the matches also. At Chelsea, what happened is when Chelsea had a favorable run of matches, right? I just saw the FPL stats of people who owned him at that point when they had an easy string of games, which shows that people expected big things from him. He scored that brace, I think, in one match, which got him 19 points in one game.
बस वही
Everyone
उतना
had
ही.
him.
तेरे
And the
3
third
नाम है
team-
Sterling, Callum Wilson and Kai Havertz.
I'll go with Darwin, Anthony, and Ansu Fati.
Ooh, hey, but he's been good, no?
Interesting.
When he came to Brighton.
हाँ लोन मूव, बट देन स्टिल कहाँ इम्पैक्ट है उनका. गोल तब तो आ रहा है, आइदर एवन फर्गसन से आ रहा था फॉर द फर्स्ट 5 or 6 गेम्स, हैट्रिक वैट्रिक मारा. वैसे भी ब्राइटन अभी खेल भी नहीं पा रहे अच्छे से, तो आई बिलीव लगा था कि एंसो फैटी माइट मेक अ डिफरेंस.
बट यूरोपा में अच्छा किया यार वो. तेरे 3 नाम है एंसु फाटी,
डार्विन नूनेज एंड एंटनी.
I think from the left side, Jack Grealish, overhyped, but not very effective. I think I'm going to rub the wrong side of a couple of Arsenal players here. I think I'm going to go with Saka.
I knew it.
I knew it. मेरे को पता था कुछ तो बड़ा फोड़ने वाला. अभी
नहीं. Listen. First.
The star boy is still sacked.
Leave all this prejudice behind. Listen to my argument.
Kishore bhai, before you go on, I will just remind you, I have some veto. I have a veto left.
No.
Okay.
I just want to put
Don't
forward
make
my
me keep a United player and use my veto here.
My favorite team is England. I've been supporting England from 1998. All
Wow.
right. So England and United, they're like two things of the same coin for me.
Yeah.
And when England is playing, I always look up to Saka to make some impact on the left hand side. All right. So my vote is always on Saka as an England fan, not as an Arsenal fan. All right. So my expectation is more, and I always, and when he plays, I also evaluate as an English player as well, not just as an Arsenal player.
Okay.
So when I do that kind of measurement, I think his performance has been a little below par what I'm
तो
expecting
ये
him
सेम
to be.
मेजरमेंट आप
Because-
रैशफोर्ड के लिए नहीं करते? रैशफोर्ड के लिए, मेसन माउंट के लिए.
I've given
What
up
is
hope on
Rashford? पूरा का
Rashford.
पूरा United 11.
I've given up
Let's
hope on
give it-
But I shouldn't. I don't think he should start for England. I'll be looking at Darwin Núñez because this season was an opportunity for him to prove his critics wrong and all those things. So he wasn't there. He was given, I think, many opportunities,
बहुत
and that's
time
why
मिला उसको ना.
Klopp is thinking between Gakpo, Núñez, trying different things and all. It's not working out. So Núñez for me in that. Though Højlund could be there, but Højlund, 20-year-old, big price tag, all those things.
Yeah.
We should give him that part of benefit.
I agree with this. I think
Yeah,
Højlund
so-
is too premature. Nunes has to be there, man. I think for the money, for the hype, we were expecting him to hit the heights, but नहीं यार. मतलब वो लिवरपूल का जो ऑफिशियल सोशल मीडिया, उसमें he'll do something like you never walk alone and everyone's back on side के like Nunes, and then I'm like okay fine. And Sterling, man, come on, I agree. I don't have to give enough justifications. Already panel पे बोल दिया गया है. And then Jackson, I have to say Nicholas Jackson is the most overhyped striker. Okay, people were calling him Baby Drogba in preseason. That's all you need to know about his hype. Okay, Baby Drogba. Let it be there कि बेबी ड्रॉगबा लोग बुला रहे थे उसको.
बट आप उसको ये लिस्ट में डालोगे सीरियसली? ओवररेटेड में उसको लोग इतना रेट करते
Yes,
हैं?
if you get called Hungarian Gerrard, if you get called Baby Drogba, if you get called पता नहीं कहाँ का गुंडा, whatever man, ये सारी चीज कंपैरिजन नहीं चलते. फर्स्ट ईयर में भाई, फर्स्ट ईयर में आपको हंगेरियन जेरार्ड और बेबी ड्रॉगबा बुला रहे, क्या हैसियत रहेगी बाकी सब प्लेयर्स की? नो. एंड नाउ एवरीवनस क्राइंग कि यार ये बंदा, मतलब somebody I saw a tweet, somebody like क्या चेक करो निकोलस जैक्सन को पोलियो तो नहीं है. अरे भाई मतलब हद हो गई. So
तो
I-
आपके
this-
3 नाम है जैक्सन, स्टर्लिंग एंड न्यूनेस.
I think I share the same vibes right now as a United fan as well. because every player we see is a messiah coming in, because that's the kind of mess we are in. I think, fortunately, you guys are not in that situation right now to understand this feeling. We are going through this
हम
week in,
लोग
week
नहीं
out.
अंडरस्टैंड
So,
करेंगे हम लोग
भाई
no, no,
भाई
currently,
हम लोग में जब विलियन आया था ना, वी सेड जोगा बोनीतो इज बैक एट द एमिरेट्स, ठीक है?
सही में
दिस इज व्हाट वी डिड.
So I think the common names are Darwin Nunez, Jack Grealish and Raheem Sterling.
एंड स्टर्लिंग, या
है ना, ये तीन नेम.
रैशफोर्ड डाले या ग्रिलिश डाले?
Overrated 11 बना रहे हो without United players. What are you doing?
हाँ तो रैशफोर्ड को ले लेते हैं ना.
At this point, even Kishore bhai is like, what the hell are you guys doing? मतलब आप
गो फॉर द 11 एक बार.
Yeah, final 11. गोलकीपर पहला नेम ओनाना, ग्वार्डियोल एंड लिजांड्रो, सेंटर बैक पेयरिंग. राइट बैक पे रीस जेम्स एंड लेफ्ट बैक पे जिनचेंको. मिडफील्ड में काइसीडो, एंजो एंड ब्रूनो गिमारेश. फॉरवर्ड्स में हम लोग का डार्विन न्यूनेस, स्टर्लिंग एंड जैक ग्रिलिश.
I will use my veto here.
Okay.
I will remove Jack Grealish.
sure.
And I will replace him with the last 6 years से जो स्टार बॉय है इंग्लैंड का, मार्कस रैशफोर्ड. ठीक है? May he never grow old, भाई. May he never grow old. I'll give you choices for overrated managers. You guys choose, okay? I will give you 4 choices. Vincent Kompany, Eric Ten Hag, Mauricio Pochettino, Eddie Howe. Only 2023. नो कि ये इस सीजन ट्रॉफी जीत गया था, इस बंदे ने इस बच्चे को इस दिन डूबती नदी से बचा लिया था, समथिंग समथिंग. नो नो नो.
पॉच फॉर मी, हैज टू बी पॉच, क्योंकि ईटीएच को मैं रेट नहीं करता इतना. पॉच आई रेटेड बिकॉज ही डिड गुड थिंग्स विद स्पर्स एंड एक रेपुटेशन के साथ वो आया था शायद कुछ कर लेगा, एंड ही कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा है, तो इट हैज टू बी पॉच फॉर मी.
For me, it's Eddie Howe.
Okay.
I always respect a manager when the team is going down and you can stem that rot and suddenly go up. I don't see that happening from Eddie Howe right now, and he's like heralded as a big great. Like even in our
रूमर्स चल रहा है यार कि सैक कर सकते हैं करके उसको.
Yeah, and
I have a feeling Mourinho आ जाएगा.
है ना, लग रहा है ना. It looks meant to be, isn't it?
Pochettino.
Okay.
Same Pochettino. For all the reasons you gave.
My personal choice for overrated is Vincent Kompany. I think that Pep school of thought wala sab, everyone was thinking ki this Burnley will take the league by storm. And ye Burnley, matlab, they're not gonna get relegated. Boom, they are in the relegation zone. Burnley aren't playing really well. I think he's tried too much too quick and he's not taken into account कि क्या होना था, but hype बहुत ज़्यादा आ गया था. I remember City fans were saying कि Pep चले जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, आ जाएगा ना, Vincent Kompany will take over, it's okay. Honorable mentions तो बाकी 3 तो मैंने कर ही दिए, but I also think De Zerbi could have been here. I think at one point of time he was like De Zerbi to Madrid, De Zerbi to City, De Zerbi to United, De Zerbi to here. So I think उधर थोड़ा सा hype ज़्यादा था. But that again, यार it's all opinions. Doesn't really matter. But I think we'll all go with Poch. I think consensus तो Poch ही है.
Guys, आप लोग कमेंट्स में बताओ कि आप लोग को क्या लगता है कि who should be in this list, या फिर हम लोग ने किसी को मिस किया क्या, और डू यू फील सारे प्लेयर्स यूनाइटेड के होने चाहिए थे. आप लोग बता सकते हो कमेंट्स में. एंड वंस अगेन थैंक यू दक्ष भाई फॉर जॉइनिंग अस. इट्स बीन अ मैसिव ऑनर फॉर मी एंड फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस हियर एट देसी फुटबॉल बैंटर. इनका चैनल का डिस्क्रिप्शन इज देयर इन आवर डिस्क्रिप्शन एज वेल. चैनल का लिंक वो आप देख लो, सब्सक्राइब करो, लाइक करिए, कमेंट करिए, सब करो यार. थोड़ा हम लोग को व्यू थोड़ा दो यार. क्या कर रहे हो यार, करवाओ यार, थोड़ा आगे बढ़ाओ यार. Thanks Daksh.
See you guys. Thank you so much for having me yaar. Srivatsa, Enoli, Abhishek and Vivek, all of you. Thank you so much. It's fun to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
See you. Bye bye.
Take care guys.